good? It's your main man, Felice. It's time for another episode of Out of the Box. And today we're going to do Marvel's Nemesis wave. Now, Marvel's Nemesis wave is basically X-Men related, as you can see. Comes with X Factor Cyclops, which I've already unboxed. It was a short that dropped in August. Those that watched it, liked it, viewed it, I thank you in advance. Also comes with Gambit, Wolverine that does not have a piece, Fabian Cortez, Nightcrawler, Marrow, and Husk. Let's get these pieces out the box. Now, a special shout out to Cyclops, as I've already mentioned. I already did an unboxing short on him, so I'm not going to go into deep detail. As you can see, he's in his X Factor suit, which is sick and awesome. We also have that Jean Grey that came out, which is not part of this wave, but they should have painted those boots. We all know about that. But what Cyclops did come with was an arm. So I'll give a shout out to the arm. We already have one piece for that. So let's get Husk out the box. Now this is the bio for Husk. If you want to see what it is, you can pause it and read it. Here's a comic picture. That will be definitely added to my new display, which is coming out. Also, as we saw, we mentioned the different characters that come with this wave. But let's take a look at Husk. Husk comes with the chest, which already has the head on it, an alternate head, the skin effect for her power, the alternate head, as I mentioned, and some hands. So it's time to unbox this bad boy. So one thing about Marvel, Hasbro, I love. Hasbro, you do not get maximum crinkle that you get with DC. We're going to miss you, Tidy Mac. Gone will be the days of the crinkle. But Husk is out the box. And she also has, forget which team this is. Is it the Generation X team that people are talking about? Because it was another figure that has that same body type. And I cannot remember her name to save my life, because I think she was part of a Build-A-Figure, if I remember correctly, because a lot of the effects are similar. So, you already know what I do. I always go chest first. It's easier. Comes with this flaming skull, chest, back piece form, and she has the same exact body mold, even the arm gauntlets is another one. And I have that figure up there, but I gotta look for it. Only difference is the hands and the head. But as you can see, she has that rip the skin off effect. She has the alternate head. She has the hand to hold the skin after she rips it off. And has another fisted hand. So let's swap the head off. Because in all honesty, this is probably the head that I'll be using. She pops on very easily. She has good movement also. So if you wanted to rip the skin off and hold it in the hand, as it falls, you can do such. As it keeps falling. It really does stay in. All right, I'm going to cheat code, stick the thumb through the hole. Boom, boom. Now you can have that. Ah! Go get him. And now Husk is out the box. Since one arm is already out, since I unboxed Cyclops, let's do the next one. Let's do the other arm. And that arm is connected to Marrow. And as I did with Husk, if you want to pause it, You can take a look at the bio for Husk. Also comes with a cool picture. Same picture on the sides. But let's get Marrow out the box. Now, as I mentioned, Marrow comes with the other arm. It comes with some effects, some swords, alternate hands, and alternate hand for the bath as well, which is pretty awesome. So let's check her out. The ASMR portion of this unboxing video. So you have Marrow, who stands pretty well, probably just about as well as Husk. You know why she won't stand? Because I just gave her love. There we go. Let's not block out Husk. All right, we have Marrow. As I said, we have the other arm. Alternate hand for the bath. Also, alternate hands. And the two swords, the two bone swords. Now, one thing I didn't do with Husk that I meant to do, but I'll do with Marrow, is flexibility. Once I put these swords in. I'm trying out a new tripod, so my angling might be a little off. I had one tripod that I got, oh my goodness, that thing was the bee's knees. Got it off Temu, and that thing was loyal, and it was awesome. But yeah, but look, she has great bend. Check that out, double knee joints. Always need that for your posing. And as you know, I do the posing as well for my videos. So I'm going to need that. Double knee bend, double jointed. It's got that thigh swivel. It's got bicep swivel as well. Elbow joints that you need as well. You can really get into some good poses with her. If this doesn't come with an alternate head for her to show angst or anguish, but you can really get into some good poses with her. If I put in a flight stand or something, have her leaping, which will always be awesome. So when I'm doing X-Men poses, she'll be incredible. The back articulation is awesome as well. Very comic accurate. So, Marrow, she's out the box. And next up is Fabian Cortez. Fabian Cortez, I'll turn it around so you can read his bio also. It's not moving it like you're in the ocean so you won't get seasick. Here's his bio if you want to read it. Leave it there for a second. Here's his art for the side. Same art right here. Actually from a different perspective, which is cool. So I can pick whichever one I want to use. Probably use this one though. And here he is. So let's get Fabian out the box. Now, as you can see, Fabian comes with some blast effects, power effects. Comes with the leg for the bath, and he comes with alternate hands. So this is pretty cool. I love having effects, even though these effects are the same effects you get with Blue Marvel. Who else did I get these with? I think Quasar. Can't remember who else, but I got these in. The Owen Reese, Molecule Man. You get these all the time. I think the most recopied or repurposed effects I've ever had is these and the Iron Man ones. Like, you guarantee those are like a box of chocolates. Or Jello or whatever. Literally has plastic. But you can get a ton of those. So if you ever need those for another figure, you're going to get them. So let's get him out the box. And I got McFarlane crinkle on this one. But, ooh. I apologize to everybody's ears for that. I did not anticipate that. I was so caught up in the fact that Fabian did not have his ponytail didn't come off. I was shocked by that. Now his cape you can remove, as I almost knocked it off. So I gotta fix that. So all of your eardrums, I apologize for the Fabian part. My bad. And now his cape is not cooperating. His cape is like me, stubborn. Okay. So, here he is. Cool figure. I wonder what body it's using. See, I'm not... sometimes I can pick it up, sometimes I can't. I don't want to say Vulcan and it's not Vulcan body. But that's a pretty cool body. And down goes Scott. He has good bend. Good thigh swivel. Fisted hands. He also has opening hands. But if he has power effects, I'm not using these open hands. I'm not going to pull them out right now to save people's eardrums. But I'll put these on and see how they look. We already know how they look because she uses a lot. But this is actually a pretty cool figure, though. I like this figure. This Fabian Cortez is a cool looking figure. He stands well, too, even though I keep knocking down Scott. Sorry, Scott. My bad, Scott. I know you're getting out the box bloopers in the video. But pretty cool figure, and as I said, comes with one of the legs, which is very vital because your Bath can't stand if it doesn't have the legs. So, Fabian Cortez, he's out the box. All right, coming in is Gambit. Gambit is a very cool figure, but he doesn't come in a lot. He comes with a staff, which is awesome. Comes with alternate hands, and he comes with the other leg. So, let's get Gambit out the box. All right, here's Remy's background. We all know Remy's backstory. As this podcast is moving like we're on the ocean. I did not film this on a boat. Cool picture that I'm going to add. Another definitely cool picture I'm going to add. So, let's get Remy out the box. Now, for the sake of everybody's ears, I just took him out completely because I did not want another Fabian ASMR overload moment. But Remy comes with 2 fists, alternate leg, the other leg for the bath. And he comes with his bow. So let's see how his bendability. Oh, very bendable. But the cape could get in the way. That's the only thing. Man, wire capes, you could do so much. But good bows. Maybe I'll switch this hand out and put a fist on there. That's probably about it. But you can do so much with him. Let's see. Let's check out the knees. Yep. Oops. Didn't mean to hit it. Double bend with the knees. You got good head movement. That's what I forgot to do with the other ones. They got good head movement too. But pretty cool. And now Remy is out the box. All right, next up is the figure that is the last figure with a piece, and that's Nightcrawler. I was so excited about this Nightcrawler. And with every bath, ever since the Void, I'm like nervous that there's going to be a Power Princess in it. And in my mind, I figured Power Princess was either going to be Scott in that X Factor suit or this X-Force suit Nightcrawler. So I already showed you the other Scott that I had still in a box. I have another Nightcrawler that I got too. I got one from Entertainment Earth, then I found one at GameStop. I was like, oh, I gotta grab it, forgetting that I bought one off Entertainment Earth. But nevertheless, one will be hanging up, and one will be out of the box. I have 3 of them? What? I'm just discovering something. All right. I have this one. I have this one. And I have one hanging up. Goodness gracious. I did not know that. Little Flea's going to get a birthday gift. I ain't even got to buy it. That is incredible. Why did I buy 3? I have no idea. All right. Back on track. So, yeah, we have the back piece. We have the helmet. We have alternate hands. We have a sword. We have an alternate head for Nightcrawler, which looks incredible. And you're going to see this Nightcrawler again in videos that I do. And also, when I unbox X-Force. Now, I don't have, as the time of this recording, I don't have all the X-Force yet. But that 2-pack with X-23 and Warpath, I'm definitely getting that. I want that 2-pack. Everybody was running for that Thanos Psylocke 2-pack. That X-Force 2-pack is the one that I really want. So, getting that 2-pack, definitely. But let's get Nightcrawler out the box. Alright, here's Kurt's backstory. We all know Kurt's backstory. But that is a sick pic. That is an awesome picture. That's definitely getting taken. And that's a sick picture as well. So I'm very excited to have this, especially with like little effects I have now that look like explosions. I can use it for like him teleporting. Too sweet, too sweet. And he doesn't have a cape. So you know what? I'm just going to straight take him out the box. This shouldn't be too painful or too much AM Samara. If it is, apologize in advance because I really want this one. I might initiate a new rule. When I do retro out the boxes for things that were during the plastic free weight years, those would be the only ones that I take out like this. But I don't know. I have a little control group that gives me input, so I'll hear about, you made too much noise on that video. And then I'll do better next time. But he's out the box. Now, this is a first for me because this isn't my first Nightcrawler, but this is my first unboxed Nightcrawler. And the reason why this is my first unboxed Nightcrawler, I have the X-Men 97 Nightcrawler that I never took out the box. And when I look at the hair, is the hair the same? I can't tell. I'll have to do a comparison one day. But this is too cool. This is such a cool looking figure. The bend, shoulder swivel. I already know it's going to have good knee bend. Yeah. The poses that I'm going to have him in. Oh! I'm just going to do some shorts with him in general. Just having him just do cool things. Because he is such a cool figure. Such a cool figure. No wonder I bought 3 of them. Don't know why I bought 3 of them. But, I don't know. Oops. It's out the box, not standing up. But, you know, he'll stand up. Like, look at his feet. So, you already know he's going to stand. It'd be crazy for him not to stand. That's just going to be a given. But, this is the thing I also like, too. The head, though. Oops. I got butter hands today. But that head is so sick. Why does it look so blurry? with the angry face, which is very, very cool. So this is a very awesome figure for me. This is a first for me because I did not have Nightcrawler. Well, I told you that already. You can tell how hype I was. I am. Really like him. Really like this figure. Look at that. Look at that. You can really do some cool poses with him. I can already see that. Let's see. Fist. Grabbing. Yeah. I'm going to need this one for the sword. And fist. So I'm going to pop these bad boys out. Whoops. Keep hitting this thing. I got it. I need a new tripod. Ever since that tripod got destroyed, I have been sad. It's like the song from, what was it, Fast 6? Where they played for Paul Walker when he passed, the Wiz Khalifa song. That's how I am when it comes to trying to figure out a tripod. When that tripod went, this was a Fast and Furious car toy review. I actually would be showing you that car right now, playing that music in the background. Fun fact, I did a short because I have that car. And certain countries wouldn't let me play it. I was like, what in the world? But I don't know. Make it make sense. But dude, this is awesome. If I wasn't using this hand to hold this, dude, the poses I'm going to do with this, with my little flight stand, you know, I use all the time for my videos. This is awesome. Clap, clap, clappity, clap. And didn't even notice that. The waist. So you're going to be able to do a ton of cool moves with this dude. Ugh. I didn't mean to buy 3 of these, but glad I did. This is going to be sick. This is going to be impressive. But Nightcrawler, he's out the box. And last but not least, Wolverine. Now, he does not come with a piece, which is fine. I mean, it's Wolverine. Wolverine's like Jello. There's always room for him. And he comes with alternate hands. But let's be real. You got a Wolverine figure. Are you really going to have him in your collection or pose with anything but his claws out? Now, you might use that one if you're doing something with him, like pointing at Scott, like you know better. But any Wolverine pose you're making, he's posing with the claws. So thank you for the alternate hands. I'll use them for somebody else. Let's get him out the box. My mistake. Forgot to show this part. We all know Logan's backstory. Sick picture. Sick picture. Let's talk about it. So let's get old Logan out. It doesn't come with a cape, so I can just boom. He's out. Fix the feet so he don't fall. But he's out. He's pointing at Scott hand. You know you did it. He's out. Fisted hand. If he's punching you, he's using no claws. Out. Off camera, crinkle, crinkle. Oh, finally. I was going to say, these things aren't cooperating. But the other two hands, the smack your hand. Out. Other fisted hand, out. So if he's like why I oughta, but Wolverine's hitting you with claws, he's not gonna smack you. So whatever. Now, the best cool thing about Wolverine, you can do Wolverine poses. Now, this is a fun fact. A year ago, I think I had no Wolverines to my name. As you can tell, the Great Bend. But I got Wolverines everywhere now. I even got Wolverines I haven't unboxed because I had so many. I think this might be this isn't my only unboxed one because my astonishing X-Men Wolverine. If I get another one, I'll unbox it. No, my X-Men 97, haven't unboxed that one either. If I get another one, then I'll unbox them. But those I kind of want to keep. Oh, and Secret Wars. See, I told you I got a ton of them now. I'm forgetting how many I have. But Wolverine, boom, he's out the box. And because he comes with no main, he comes with no pieces, I don't have to worry about showing you a piece. Hey, smile for the camera, Logan. But Wolverine, he's out the box. When we come back, it's time for the main event. All right, it's time for the main event. So as you know, this is the Nemesis wave. So let's build Nemesis. Start with the legs, make it easy. Oh, nice. And woo! Don't get too hyped yet. We only had one leg in, and I'm already celebrating. All right, next leg. All right. Ooh, let's see. Got that bend. Okay. Now I'm too hyped, so you know something's going to go afoul. A foot. Well, no, the feet got in, so it wouldn't go a foot. Ba-doom, boom. All right. Let's try the arms. Got the right arms for the right spot. Yep. All right. So this is why you slow down on the hype juice. Unless you're putting the wrong arm in the wrong socket. The dar. Hold on. Am I? Wait a minute. His thumb is here. Uh-oh. Let's reference the box. Yeah, I'm doing it right. That cannon goes on the other side. All right. Uh-oh. See, that's what I get for getting hype. All right, let's try the other arm. Might have to go off camera. Uh-oh. These arms are not cooperating. Might have to go off camera with the arms. No! When do arms not cooperate? Make it make sense. Alright, let's do helmet. Yeah, they just popped that. Alright, that was easy. Alright, let's see. What am I looking at next? Alright, this goes around, then the back. Alright, let's do the back. Okay. Alright, back is done. Let's do shoulder pieces. So the only part that I need to cooperate are the arms. And I'm going to try this one more time. If the arms are not cooperating, I'll go off camera, then I'll come back. It's weird that the arms just don't go in. Yeah, they're not going in. I'm gonna go off camera, do the arms, and I'll be right back. All right, so give you a heads up. You're gonna need some elbow grease to get the arms in, which is weird because normally arms are just like, here I am, pop and keep it moving. The legs will give you problems, but I guess the arms sometimes, but normally not on Hasbro stuff. That's more of a McFarlane thing, but alas, I still do have Korg. If you remember one of my earlier out the boxes, Korg was a beast to do. And I was like, this Korg, why is this giving me such problems? But whatever. All in all, I like this. This is a cool figure. It's a very nice bath. So if I'm going to rank them, well, of course, he's going to be number one. I really like this figure. I really like this. But Cyclops is second because, I mean, come on. That blast effect, like, dude. Ever since they started upgrading these blast effects for Cyclops, he has eclipsed other things in the past, like the Astonishing Cyclops. All he has is the smoke effect, like he just uses blast, but this thing is great Googa Mooga. This thing is incredible. So, if I'm ranking them, my top three, because everybody else is nice, but in his Nightcrawler, my top three are Nightcrawler. Everybody else is cool, but these are my ones that I'm like, woohoo, woo, woo, woo. You know how I do. But please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are in the 300s. We are in, at the time that I recorded this, 330s. And I'm very appreciative. Appreciate people subscribing. Appreciate people watching the content. More shorts are coming. And a lot of these figures you're going to see in shorts now since they've been unboxed. This is Fleazy. And I'm out.